This video is not for partners whose own activity has gone quiet. If your promotion has slowed down and you are looking to restart your own activity, the previous video in this series covers exactly that. This video is for a different situation entirely. This video is for master partners who are still active, still creating content, still sharing links, still showing up, but watching their earnings drop anyway. If that sounds like you, the problem is probably not what you are doing. It is what the partners in your network have stopped doing. Here is why that distinction matters. As a master partner, your earnings are connected to two things: your own activity and the activity of the partners sitting underneath you in your network. You can do everything right on your end and still see your earnings fall if the partners in your network have gone quiet. This is not a reflection of your effort. It is a structural risk that every master partner faces, and it is one of the most important things to manage actively. Based on data from across the Deriv Partner Program, more than 1 in 4 partners who reach at-risk status do so not because they stopped, but because their network stopped around them. And here is what makes this worth addressing quickly. Of all the at-risk types, network-related decline has one of the highest recovery rates. Nearly 3 out of 4 master partners who take action on their network see a recovery, and when that recovery happens, most do not simply return to where they were. The data shows they tend to move forward, often reaching a stronger position than before. The reason the recovery rate is higher here is straightforward. The master partner is still willing and able to act. The motivation is there. What is needed is direction, and that is what this video provides. Why master partner networks go inactive? The first reason is that the partners in your network go through the same journey you once did. They joined with energy, promoted for a while, and then gradually slowed down, and the data shows how quickly that can happen. Partners in a network can go from active to completely inactive in under 4 days. Without someone checking in during that window, fewer than 1 in 3 find their way back on their own. As a master partner, you are that someone for the partners in your network. Your country manager supports your activity, but for the partners beneath you, that support only exists if you provide it. The partners in your network are not failing because they lack ability. In many cases, they are simply missing the one check-in that would have changed everything. The second reason is that partners in your network often stall at a specific point in their journey, and nobody notices until the silence has already set in. In our partner webinar series, commission confusion was by far the most repeated question raised across every region we covered, more than any other topic by a significant margin. Dashboard and tracking questions followed closely behind. These are not edge cases. They are the most common unresolved blockers in the partner community. And when those questions go unanswered, the partner goes quiet. As a master partner, being the person who answers those questions before they become reasons to stop is one of the most valuable things you can do for your network. The third reason is concentration. If most of your network earnings come from a very small number of highly active partners, the loss of even 1 or 2 of those partners can significantly affect your overall results. What makes this particularly worth addressing is that it is one of the most recoverable situations in the entire program. Master partners who act on concentration risk have one of the highest recovery rates of any at-risk type. Step 1, audit your network before you do anything else. Log into your Deriv Partners Hub and review the activity of the partners in your network. You are looking for 3 things. First, identify which partners were active in the past but have gone quiet recently. These are your highest priority because they have already demonstrated they can perform. Second, check whether your earnings are concentrated in a very small number of partners. If the answer is yes, that concentration is a risk that needs to be addressed regardless of your current earnings level. Third, identify partners who joined your network but never became active at all. These represent an opportunity that has never been fully explored. Step 2, reach out to your quiet partners first. Before recruiting anyone new, focus on the partners already in your network. A partner who was once active is significantly easier to reactivate than a new recruit is to activate from scratch. Your message does not need to be complicated. Something simple and direct works best. Check in, ask what stops their activity, and offer one specific piece of support. The same way your country manager supports you, you can support them. You do not need to solve everything in one conversation. You need to open one. Step 3, reduce your concentration risk. If your network review revealed that most of your earnings come from a small number of partners, this step is critical. A network that depends on very few active partners is fragile. The goal is not to replace your top performers. It is to develop the next tier so that your business is not dependent on any single source of activity. Identify 2 or 3 partners in your network with potential who have not yet reached their full level of activity, and give them the same attention you give to your top performers this month. Log into your Deriv Partners Hub today, review your network activity, and identify the first partner you are going to reach out to. That is your one action for today.